Hello, and welcome to my channel. It's the Network Specialist. Please like this video, subscribe to my channel, and hit that notification bell so that you know each just in this video is alleged and in my very own opinion, used for entertainment purposes only. Today, we're going to just get into some things. We're going to get into the Braxtons being back. We're going to get into some updates and much more. So now let's get started. Hey, Mama Bees, my moderator, thank you so much for being here. Okay, so first, we're going to go ahead and jump into this trailer that was just released about the Braxtons coming back, their trailer. And guys, I spoke about this on I believe it was my last video that I will be um, doing recaps of the Braxtons. So it's coming soon. So let's get into it. So let me go ahead and share my screen and then we'll talk about it. And let me just make sure you guys can see it. Okay, you should be able to see it. And this is Tony Braxton's YouTube channel, guys.
All right, this feels
Okay, so the Braxtons is coming back October 10th, Friday, October 10th. So make sure you guys are watching so that we can talk about it. So let me just say this, guys. Season two of the Braxtons is going to make or break this family. It's going to make or break the image of the Braxtons, okay? And let me just go ahead and stop sharing that. And the reason why I say that is because Tony is coming in very hot. Okay. Usually she's I'm going to say quiet, but she's usually the voice of reason for this family. So, with the way that it appears that Tony is going to be wilding out, portray that this family is as toxic as we think they are because just from listening to what people are saying on social media about the Braxton family, a lot of people are saying that they're very toxic, and it seems like just like season 1, they are going to come off as being very toxic, and us as viewers, we just really wish that the Braxton family would get the help that they need, okay, to heal because they're not healed. This trailer does not show that the Braxtons have did the work, that they've been, to therapy or whatever, because they're coming back for season 2 with the same toxic behavior, okay? And from what we're watching and, as the viewers, it really seems like these sisters and this family that they really don't like each other. Okay? They really don't like each other. And I feel like the reason why, they continue to want to do this show is because they need the money. Okay? I mean, it's been said that they're pretty much all broke. And we already know that as far as when it comes to who's the most successful, we know that that's Tony and Tamar. But it has been said allegedly that Tony is broke again. And I wonder, are they going to talk about Tony's marriage and divorce to Birdman? Are they going to discuss that on the show? Um, I see that, Tamar is back and not as a friend. So she's an actual cast member on the show. She didn't come back as a friend. And Mama B says, I don't care for the Braxtons don't know if I will be watching. I totally get that, Mama Bees, because once I start watching, I'll see what the vibe is. Okay. And the reason why I'm going to cover this show is because, I mean, low key, the Braxtons are famous. Whether they live up to our expectations of them or not, it is what it is. This is a famous family. And, we want to see what they got going on. So, Tamar did do the interview with Ashley Braxton. So that's going to air on the show. I don't know what kind of feedback, the family is going to give about this interview that could potentially expose family secrets. But honestly, I don't think that Ashley got the nerve to really focus on the family and discuss family secrets. I think she's going to come on, she's going to tell her story without telling the abuse part of her story, in my opinion. I might be wrong. We'll have to see. Um, I think she deserved to be on the show because it does look like since Kevin Sr. did that interview with Sherelle's World, like it's a wrap for him as well as Kevin Jr. And I believe that they are punishing Kevin Jr. because they don't want his dad on the show. Okay. And then the other thing is everybody was so turned off about the way that they displayed Tracy on the show. Rest in peace, Tracy. They said it was too much. They didn't like the way that they were utilizing Tracy's death for clicks and views. Nobody liked that. So hopefully, with this season, they won't mention Tracy so much. She still is a part of the Braxtons, but just let her rest in peace and don't try to utilize her, to make your coins. Okay. And I also seen where Tawanda, we obviously see that she married this man, and there's been rumblings about him as well. We won't get into that because we just don't know how true it is. So we won't get into that. But the way that, Tawanda thought that Tony was going to be there for her bridal shower and she wasn't there, that's what makes me feel like these sisters don't like each other because you only get married. Well, I'm not going to say you only get married once because some people get married lots of times, but getting married is a big deal. And you would expect for your sister to be there for all of the events that are attached to your wedding. So if Tony did not show up for her bridal shower, I'm pretty sure that Tawanda is going to feel some kind of way. There's just no loyalty in this family. And the fact that Tamar didn't even get an invite, like you can't take that back. Like those are memories that's going to be made, and Tamar won't be included. And I'm not even sure why Tamar wanted to come back to this show, and not just as a friend. Is it because she wanted to embarrass her sisters? Like, did she want to get revenge? Like, I'm really not understanding the dynamics of this family. And again, it's looking like they are very toxic, but we got a little less than a month before the show comes back and hopefully they do a better job this season than they did the last season because last season was a bust, okay? And I don't like the way they portrayed Kevin Jr. That wasn't a good look for that young man going through everything that he was going through, the loss of his mother, then his wife walking out on him, his health conditions. They really exploited Kevin Jr. on season one. They exploited Kevin Jr. as well as Tracy. So I hope these ladies have some real storylines this season. and they don't try to exploit other family members without telling their own story. Okay. So, hey, Rose Springs, thank you so much for being here. And Rose said, I think she did it to show the world she isn't the worst. Maybe for her, it's at least I didn't choose a PDF over my own niece. Got it. And Rose, I like the way that she's supporting Ashley because her and Ashley went through some similar things in their life. And I love the way that she's supporting Ashley. Hey, Sharon Godbolt, thank you so much for being here. And Rose also said justice for Ashley, Lauren, Tracy, Kevin Sr., and Kevin Jr., Vaughn, and I'll add Tamar. This family is too. Absolutely. And I totally agree because it's just weird how they chose to bash Kevin Sr. when, that was Tracy's husband. And when she left this earth, rest in peace, he was still her husband. So I think that they should have respected that. And they should have respected the fact that that's their nephew's father. So I totally agree. And she said the family is too much. Okay. So this is going to be, we can get some answers because if nothing else, I think we need answers. And I also said that when Tamar was in the media a couple of weeks ago, there was a lot of reasons for Tamar to want to get exposure, okay? Because not only does she have new music that's supposed to be dropping soon, this show is dropping. So I think that Tamar wanted to get her name out there because Tamar feels like this is her moment and she wanted you guys to have all eyes on her. Okay. And I said that on one of my videos that I believe that that's the reason why Tamar wanted to be trending is because she has a lot going on right now. So she wants to make sure that all eyes are on her. Okay. So guys, I'm going to share with you guys one reason why I've kind of been a little MIA on my channel. YouTube is tripping. They're having a lot of technical difficulties. And once I came back from my little staycation, that's when it all started. And let me just show you what's going on with my lives. Okay. And it's not just me. I seen this message and I figured, okay, so this is a technical issue that is going on with YouTube. So it says live stream stuck on processing will begin shortly. So when I came back from my little vacation, I seen this happening every time I went live. Okay. And the video that I did on Tuesday, it was just uploaded sometime on yesterday, okay? And the one I did since then is still processing. So it's just like I don't even, feel the need to want to go live because my videos are stuck in processing. And it says, hi, everyone. We've received reports that some live streams are getting stuck on processing will begin shortly after they've ended on Android and iOS devices. Our team is aware of this and is actively investigating this issue. In the meantime, viewers can still watch the live streams through the watch page. We'll be sure to update this thread as soon as we have more information. Thank you for your patience while we work to resolve this. And there were like 300 plus responses. So there are a lot of people that are going through this as well, guys. And Rose says, we have gotten so used to Tamar's antics over the years that now we can see the other sisters and their mess. Exactly, because Tony, She looks like she's gonna be a little turned up in this new season. So, One Direction says, I didn't see that. I saw family trying to heal and talk about their sister who was a part of their lives from children. I don't like Kevin Sr. and his masonry. Okay. So thanks for that feedback, One Direction. So everybody has their own perspective of what happened in season 1. I know for me, it was very sad, and it was a little too much. Like, it's Tracy, and they wanted to make her a part of, the Braxtons coming back. I get that. But I've seen more people saying than not that they were exploiting Tracy. My opinion falls somewhere in the middle. I'm not saying that I agree totally with, but it was a little much for me and my taste. But I definitely appreciate your feedback, One Direction. And thank you so much for being here. And if you didn't do so already, please subscribe to the channel. So, guys, what I wanted to do next is I wanted to give just a live review of Melody Cherie's product, the Hydrating Rose Body Elixir. And let me just go ahead and show you guys what that looks like. Okay. So I got this delivered a couple of days ago, and I've heard a lot of people say I don't like the rose scent. And usually that's me. I don't usually like anything rose. I don't like rose candles, any rose scents. But when it comes to Seventh Avenue Beauty, you pretty much can't go wrong. So I decided to give it a try. And this is my feedback about the Rose Body Elixir and where I see that this product will be very beneficial. So, if you are the type like myself, I like to go to the market, downtown, close by where I live, and, I like to go to the market. And then after going to the market, I like to go have brunch, at an outdoor restaurant, bar, whatever the case may be. And sometimes when you're outside in the sun, you tend to feel hot. And one thing about me, I don't like the smell of the sun. So sometimes when you go outside, when it's really hot, you might only be out there for 4 or 5 minutes, and the stench of the sun, I just don't like it. So for those people who like outdoor activities, definitely get this product, keep it in your purse so that you can stay fresh. If you're the type, like I was just speaking with my son, and we were talking about me working out more because I'm getting older, and we talked about walking, and I said, I don't mind walking on bike trails, but I'm also thinking in the back of my head, after I do this walking, yes, I might want to go and have brunch, and everything like that. But after walking, I might not feel so fresh. So if I got this in my purse, I can, spray myself with this product, and then I can go on about my business and be refreshed. Okay. If you're the, soccer mom, or you always find yourself, attending your kids' sporting events, it's definitely something that you want to keep in your purse to just make sure that you're fresh at all times. Okay, and even on the box, it says vegan, long lasting, pH balanced. Okay, so it's almost like putting deodorant on your body, just a refreshed feeling to put you back where you were, when you initially left home and you took your shower. If you like to work out, you like to go to the gym, but after leaving the gym, you might need to stop by the store and do some grocery shopping. But you might not feel as fresh because you've been at the gym working out. So now you're a little sweaty, whatever the case may be. Keep this in your gym bag so that you can, spray yourself down and run your errands without feeling, like you're unfresh, whatever the case may be. So this is definitely a product that you want to keep in your purse just for those times when you might find yourself in 100-degree weather, walking, attending sporting events, you know, outdoor restaurants, whatever the case may be, because the lingering fresh scent that you're going to smell, it's going to stick around, okay, and keep you feeling refreshed. So I absolutely love this product, and I'm pretty sure that I will be making another purchase, when this runs out. I absolutely love it. So, guys, make sure that you get the hydrating rose body elixir spray by 7th Avenue Beauty. Okay. So I just had to throw that out there. I do reviews all the time. Okay. On Google, whatever the case may be, I have thousands of reviews because I think reviews are so helpful when it comes to helping people, decide if these places are, places that they want to go to when it comes to food, when it comes to nail salons, whatever the case may be. I am big on reviews to help people finalize their decisions. And when I get ready to purchase anything on Amazon, whatever the case may be, I always read the reviews. Okay. So I'm big on reviews, and whether it's good or bad, I'm going to give a review. So that's what that is. And even when it comes to a lot of her other products, I have done reviews on them as well for the website. But I thought I would also do one for my subscribers because this is a very new product. So I wanted to just let you guys know what to expect, because here's the thing. When you purchase something and you receive it and it's not what you thought it was, that's very disappointing and you can't get your money back. Okay. Let me give you an example. Recently, I had the taste. Hey, Helen, thank you so much for being here. Recently, I had the taste for some soul food. So I went on the DoorDash app because I do that a lot, okay? And I ordered some soul food. When I tell you, it was the worst food I ever had. As soon as I opened up the container, something smelled spoiled. I couldn't figure out if it was the mac and cheese or if it was the pork chops, because I had pork chops, macaroni and cheese. I want to say collard greens, whatever the case may be, and maybe even some black eyed peas. I can't even remember. So something smelled sour. And once I got that scent, it was in my nose. I just couldn't get past that scent. I had to just throw everything away. I don't know if the macaroni and cheese was, sour because of the milk. I don't know if the pork chops, were cooked in old grease. It was horrible. Like as soon as I opened up the bag, before I even opened up the container, I could smell it. It was disgusting. So I definitely had to leave a review to let these people know that I would never, ever purchase there again, because I just wasted $25 that I can't get back. Okay. And I mean, money is, not easy to come by. So these people had to know that this product was spoiled. Somebody else had to have said something. So I believe that they purposely sold me some spoiled food. And Helen said, wow. And she said, probably the peas. Honestly, it was between the pork chops and the macaroni and cheese. Definitely. And I probably won't be ordering any, soul food like that anytime soon, because I'm still going to have in the back of my mind that spoiled food that I order. So that's why I'm so big on reviews. And, I don't know what happened with that situation, because upon reading the reviews, I didn't see any red flags, but I was very disappointed. Okay. So, yeah, so I just wanted to come and, just kind of like show my face and let you guys kind of know what's going on and why I haven't been as active on YouTube. It's because it's taken 2 to 3 days for my live videos to actually process, which is crazy. Me personally, never done any pre-recorded videos. Anybody who subscribed to my channel or watch my videos, you guys already know I have limited time to be on YouTube. So I don't really have time to be editing videos and that type of thing. So that's why I go live. And I just feel more comfortable going live. It is what it is. So live videos usually go live and they're processed immediately. So for me to have to wait 2 to 3 days for my videos to process, that's absolutely ludicrous. So it's very annoying. So that's why I haven't really, wanted to go live. It's because of all of the technical difficulties. And it's not with StreamYard, it's with YouTube. So YouTube made all of these updates or whatever the case may be. So I guess when you make updates, there's also kinks that you have to work out. So I guess they're still working out some of these kinks or whatever the case may be. But I hope they, get this situation fixed soon because it is very annoying. So guys, on that note, I am going to go ahead and end this video. Don't forget, again, the Braxton's will premiere season 2, Friday, October 10th. So make sure you guys are watching so that you can give some feedback. And guys, if you did not like the video on your way in, please like the video on your way out. And if you just happen to be catching the replay, please like the video, subscribe to the channel, and drop down in the comments so that we can keep this conversation going. Thank you guys so much for watching, and bye for now.